Well, here we are the day after Thanksgiving. They came back to work and that's all they got done. So it took them about 4 hours of figuring and said, hey, we're gonna be out of insulation. Now I've already bought a couple extra 50-foot rolls and we have a lot of waste. A lot of waste up there. A big bag up yonder, see it up there? It's a lot of waste. There's a 7-foot piece. I measured it. I dug it out while ago and measured it. That 7-foot piece will go up there. This is a 22-foot row. And that right there is about 17 feet. So 17 feet, which is 6 feet wide, only leaves 5 feet because it's a 22-foot row. All these rows were different lengths because you can see, and it tells you, see, number 2, row 4. The blueprints tell you where each row goes. I may dig the blueprints out at the wall so I can tell the boss man, look, dude, I'm tired of buying insulation. Just grab whatever, right? But it was designed, long piece, let's shrink this down, long piece, and then cut, and then you'd have enough for the wainscoting. Well, they were having a lot of waste. I mean, look at all that over there, just waste. Because he was just grabbing the old roll and throwing it up there. And I told him the other day, I said, dude, we got more than enough insulation. Sure enough, here we go today, run out. But anyway, so we're gonna get this piece up. I guess a 5-foot tail. I think that over there might be 6 feet. So it's a foot short, see? It should have been cut, because what they do is they'll take a row and they'll cut all these off. When that row right there should have went right there, and what's cut off goes there, you know? That's the way it's done. You don't take a whole row and cut all your wainscoting, because that's what they did. They put all the wainscoting in first. And they just go in there and get it open a row and they cut it. And then they cut this off and they got that much waste. So that's right at $300 a row. And I'm tired of buying it. So we'll cut that piece. We'll have that piece. So I think all they have is a small hole there and that one 10-foot strip there. And I'm not buying a 50-foot row for that one 10-foot strip and that one strip there. I say that, but what do you do, right? Boss man wanted to come by and get his final draw today. I said, no, sir. This building is not done. Well, that'll be done Saturday. And nope, today's Friday. It takes them all day to do that. It took them all day to do that. It took them 2 days to do that. A whole day to do, a day and a half to do half of that. Another day and a half to do half of that. I said, no, they got a lot more. They'll be here another bloody week. When the job is done, I'll pay you. But I let them know they're going to pay for damages to the man's yard. They went again to, well, they got on the edge, but you can't really blame them for that. But I don't know, you know, that's part of it. But somebody needs to pay for that grass seed and straw. You can't just go in someone else's yard and tear it all to crap. Anyway, enough of that griping. Electrician showed up today, couldn't do his job because I didn't get my job done. Gonna put the panel there. He said he wanted to plywood up. I went and had turkey dinner with the family yesterday, so I didn't get to work on my building. And I just got in here because I just got the roof on it Wednesday, late. And Thursday I did a little bit of, put some boards down. Because see what I'm doing is I'm putting a 2x6 tree board down, and then some blocks of spruce behind it and screwing it into it, and then screw that into the girts. I don't really like it. I'm gonna put 3/4 round around the door and cut a piece of plywood up there. But once I get it painted charcoal gray and white, it'll look good because it'll all be charcoal gray all the way around the bottom and white. But I can't use that for anything because of the cable bay there. So I don't know. I could have studded that wall out and then put cabinets on, but if I do that, then I can't get in because the cabinets will be out past the door. So that'll just protect the insulation from welding sparks and grinder sparks. So we'll just put some shelves up, notch around these things right here and put some shelving up and set paint cans and oil cans and WD-40 and all that. So we'll get it figured out, get it looking like something. But that's where we are today. Electrician will come back on Sunday because they're Seventh-day Adventist. So they'll come back on Sunday. And they'll be able to put the box in or start running the electrical outlets. I won't be able to get my 12 by 24 foot Maslin with the closed in storage here for a while. I don't have a carpenter. I don't know any. Couldn't get them out here if I wanted to. So we're just going to run electrical and just deal with it later. That's all we can do. It's approaching December. Wednesday will be December. And I've got to get that camper in here. I got to get some stuff done to it. And so ran out of time, man. Ran out of time. I'm taking that camper on somewhere in January, so I got to get it set up. So yeah, that's where we are. And I'm gonna get back to work, hanging some more of this plywood. I'm just got to notch around that stupid brace right there. I know how much I need that brace now, really. It just, I mean, I don't know, dude. We got one up there, got the cable bay. I might take it out. We won't tell nobody. We won't tell nobody there, Roger, because that right there, plywood fits perfect right there without that stupid thing there. So, and then I can rock it along roll. I'm only gonna go 3 more pieces. I'm not gonna do 12 feet from that wall because I'm gonna wind up studding that wall. I've been watching YouTube videos how to do carpenter work, so I stud the wall all the way around and then box it in, and I hang my rafters on top of that. And then I put a post over here, run a beam across, and then put all my rafters up. So I have to stud that wall up. So there's no point in putting plywood past within 12 feet. So I'm gonna run the plywood down here and stop. So I should have that knocked out before it gets dark. All right, see ya. Okay, well there it is. That's as far as I'm gonna go with the plywood for the time being. The electrical guy can work with that. He can put the panel there, drop 2 quads there and 1 quad there. And we'll have to discuss what we do back there because it's gonna be a built-in closed room. He can still put the 30 amp there. Actually, I could go, well, no. Yeah, I could put plywood on that wall because that will not be studded. This right here will be studded, and that'll be studded. And that'll be studded here. That right there will be blank. So I could go ahead and plywood that wall. I think I'll do that tomorrow. But I did all it myself. No help at all. It's funny how when you got a project like building a square body, nobody comes around. Well, they don't come around anytime anyway. So, but yep, I'll finish that wall there tomorrow. I'll measure out from 12 feet and plywood that wall. And we can hang a quad outlet there and a 30 amp air compressor on the inside and a 30 amp on the outside. If I get a big one, I'll put it on the outside so it's not so noisy. But yeah, there you go. So that'll work. And I'll sheet that piece up there tomorrow. And then I'll put some 3/4 round around the door facing. That door is actually crooked a little bit. And so I put some 3/4 round around it, trim it, make it look pretty. And a piece of plywood up there. And that way all the conduit go up and come up behind there. And it'll look pretty good. So there's that. We'll see what they get done tomorrow. Probably nothing. Probably just that piece and that piece. And that'll be it. But they got a lot of gutters to put on. And all the trim. That's all trim work and gutters up there. So they got ways to go yet. They still got to screw in this face here. But the lull is around back. And we'll be able to use it Sunday to hang our wall packs. So it'll be good to have to use a ladder. I'll pull that lull around here and put in the wall packs. Wall pack there, 2 wall packs here, security light up there. It'll work out great. The electricians make their life easy. But this has been an aggravating crew. It's been an aggravating building. The concrete was an aggravating deal. The whole building's just been taboo. I'm ready to get it over with. Get that camper in here and get to working on the camper. I got to build benches for the dinette. I'm going to take the dining chairs out, put benches in. Got to build an office in the back patio. Anyway, there's that. We'll see you guys on tomorrow's progress. My poor puppy has been outside all day and she's about froze. So she's ready to go in. So I'm gonna pick up my tools and I'll take her in the house. Y'all have a good day.